Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are on today to do an energy talk, and it is by request. So let me just check in with you guys. Thank you for subscribing, hitting the like button, giving back to the channel. Now, today is going to be a very interesting read because it was a request, and it's been a request by quite a few people. We're going to talk about energy attachment and entity attachment, okay? Because it's happening a lot right now. It's happening a lot right now because of many reasons. And we have the Aquarian new moon as well. So you may be feeling very detached, high anxiety, ungrounded, and that can create this fear energy. We're in this sort of quantum energy. It's all quantum energy pushing us forward into the new, having revelations, epiphanies, clarities. You know, we've got the dragon year coming in, very powerful, very intense, burning away any untruth. We've got Pluto coming through, transforming the underworld. All the healings I've been doing on people, they're getting to their deepest fears, their deepest traumas, their deepest, darkest block issue. And even the Schumann resonance and the solar flare readings, they are the highest they have been for a long time, and they actually were the highest on the activation of the year of the dragon, all of the above. The frequencies have gone through the roof. It opens people's energy field, and if you haven't done the work or put in the boundaries or understand energetic work now and vibrational work, you know, we're getting a lot of this high entity attachment. They try to hold you, their energies, spirits, attachments that work through people that you deal with daily, or partners or family or friends or whoever, that work through you to keep you in your traumas, keep you in your lower vibrational frequency, okay? They don't want you moving, elevating, raising your vibration, outgrowing them, groups, people, places, family, all of the above. And these energies come in, and we call them spiritual attacks. Now, I'm not even going to go into it, but as you know, we've just in the last couple of years, no coincidence, we've had an epidemic of spell work, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, you know, all of that is become very trendy, and you know, it was all to bring to a very manipulative vibrational frequency. To open people up and open portals. And you know, so you know, we've had this just expansion of people doing, you know, energy work, psychic work, and you know, they really haven't had the proper anointing, the proper you know, boundaries, experience, and they're just, you know, opening up. It is great for everyone to evolve. I'm not against that or anything like that, but I think we have to understand the seriousness of it. And I've had a few calls last week, and I've got a few this week, where people have been doing things, some form of ritual work, or been to a healing or a healer or energy work or something. And yeah, they've got an entity and they've got big problems in their life now. You know, what I want to say is this stuff that we do here is not a game. It is not for everyone. And really, to be honest, when you're working on others, or you are it's a serious career or mission for you, you will be anointed naturally anyway. And for those of them that are playing and dabbling, and it's just a fun career and it's just something I'd like to do, it's cool, you know, they're really getting themselves into deep trouble. So everything is very powerful now as well. We were energy can be transmuted, transcended, bended, you know, integrated, morphed into something, but now we're vibration. So we're playing with the big electricity energies now. So if you see it like electricity, okay? So it's very, very potent and powerful. And with the dragon year and all the other activations that we've got coming through and into your north node, you know, people are being pushed, and we get these explosions of exposure. In personally, all the people, places around us, okay? There's also a frequency shift in your paths now, in your blueprints, in who you are, what you're here to do, learn, mission. Some of them, it's a complete 360 off to a new direction, destiny alignment. That is all orchestrated by the divine. We feel powerless, therefore we have no feeling of no control. let's get into this reading though, because what the question was, because I've had so many people now coming and, you know, we're cleaning up what others have done, or we're cleaning out or clearing out, or they've conjured some spirit, even unknowingly, not purposely. You know, there's no judgment in this. We just need to bring in a massive awareness, because they're now realizing, boy, can it upturn your life. This stuff we do. I've seen spirits since I was a little child, obviously, because then I could communicate what I was seeing to family and etc. But, you know, I've, you know, done this my whole life and been aware of spirit, and it is serious game. It is, you do not mess with those energies. And I think it's just all become too trendy and easy, and it's just a career some people pick now, and man, there's some havoc out there. All right, let's get into it. This is to help you, okay? Thank you. Please hit that like button, support the channel, or, you know, I'm going to have to look at, you know, how it's moving forward, and that giving back as well, because a lot of work and a lot of effort goes in. So please subscribe, please hit that like button. Your messages help the collective. It's not just for me. I don't get anything out of doing these readings for you guys. It's my spare time. It's my energy. It's as a spiritual worker. It's to help evolve. We want to get it out there in the collective. You know, we do not make a living off this. Not even a lunch payment. So, you know, just it is to help grow, expand, protect, bring awareness, understanding so everyone can raise into that high vibration. Alrighty, now let's call it, we'll speak about the Jezebel spirit. Now we have put everyone in alignment with the highest dimensional level of love and light, protection, calling through all our light teams to work with us, who love us and serve us and work and protect us in this reading and the collective, to clear their energy, to raise their energy into their individual light vibration through the Creator, and ground that into the earth. Bring in, open up that heart energy within yourself, vibration through the Creator, and bring that into the earth and back up and back down. So that's how we're going to set the room. I will get interfered with, so you'll have to bear with me, because that's what happens when we do these readings. And I'll lose my voice, and I'll look very tired, and all of the above. Because you've got to understand, a true energy worker, a true reader, cannot give you truth, spirit's truth, unless they feel. We feel, mediums feel, true tarot readers feel the energy of the collective, the reading, the cards, okay? We're not just here flipping cards, making stories. Many are, but true ones will actually be affected. You'll see them get drained. You'll see them get emotional. You'll see them literally experience what the person is going through, or the collective is going through, when they're doing the reading. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we now need discernment. Please watch who you go to for energy work, why you go. Ask for their experience. Please, for your own protection, the protection of your family and everybody else. This is not something you do willy-nilly with someone who's just starting out, and you go in with a big, deep trauma or something huge going on. So be very mindful of all of that, please. And this is totally for your protection. All right? Because it can get real bad. You can even see my draining energy as I have to even go in this energy to get this message out. So let's talk about these, we'll call them demonic energies, entities, attachments. We'll call them the Jezebel spirit we'll talk about. Now, this Jezebel spirit is an attachment. It is an entity. It is a spirit of that attaches to people to gain control, manipulation, and power. It works through people. It can attach to you, your friends, your family, your lover. It can attach anywhere. Just if someone gets an attachment to a Jezebel spirit, we're going to explain how, why, what to do, and how to identify it. okay? Because that'll help you then click into a clearing and a cleansing on yourself. So when you meet someone with a Jezebel spirit, we generally find we go into a karmic cycle, a lower vibrational frequency of ourselves. So you'll find they'll end up in a karmic relationship or stay in their south node, not evolve, not grow, not change their life and cycle things through. Yes, there's different levels in that. There's different levels of a Jezebel spirit attachment. There's different levels because that will depend on your level of power, mission, purpose, all of the above. This is not just a black and white set of rules. Okay, so bear with me and use your discernment. So the Jezebel spirit, this is one thing I want you to know, like a demonic spirit, a lower spirit that comes in to control you and manipulate you. It is not powerful because it needs you and your power. It needs to work through you, control you to have power. So they create a lot of fear, chaos, lower vibration in you. So your vibration goes down, so you're easily to do that, and you're in fear of no money, no love, no this, no that, whatever. So now your vibration's lower, now it can attach to you, okay? So it preys, it's a bit of a predator energy. Okay, so don't be scared, don't get in fear base. And if you feel you have got one of these, this will help you as well. And you'll know because of what we're going to talk about, whether you do, don't, or someone does, or you attract it. Let's just ground ourselves here. What does Spirit want me to say here? The Jezebel spirit attacks people who it can use as a target or a tool, like a machine to get what it wants. Okay, so it works through people. And these people are people who do this. This is how you pick someone with a Jezebel spirit. It's a thriving spirit, so it'll play on your wants and needs. It's very strategic, all right? It will do things like trauma bond with you. There's persuasion, seduction, okay? All of those things. That's how it gets you in. It creates rifts, manipulation to control others. Let's just leave that there. It's very strategic in coming in and throwing you off your path, steering you and leading you away from your path by codependence, addiction, traumas, trauma bonding. It will also, it's very clever, play on your desires. So you have a desire to get money, be wealthy, build something, These people come in and I will do that with you. I can make that happen together. It's very, very good at like a fake connection, like nearly mimicking and projection of what you want and what they want. Okay. So it's very, very tricky. All right. But remember, they have no real power. They have to be codependent, attached to you, work through you to get your power for them to be powerful. All right. They're looking at you and your potential. They're generally people that look at your potential and how they can attach or produce something they want for themselves through you. All right. And they do this quite ruthlessly. The only way you can actually get away from a Jezebel spirit once you know is to completely unplug, detach, and remove them from your life. But we'll get to that. These people with Jezebel spirits can be family, friends, groups, associations. They put in a lot of effort to catch their prey. They will be relentless, excessive persuasion, all right? Loves power, loves the win, and materialistic gain, and getting you to produce that for them is their main driving force. And they will work through your ego, your wounds, and your traumas to do that. Now, Just as a side note, it's both male and female. But you find in males, they have a higher attraction for the Jezebel spirit, because the male, we all have male and feminine in us, masculine and femininity. I'm very tired today, guys, sorry. In us, but the masculine energies seem to attract it easier or fall for it, because their innate masculinity within them wants to provide, protect, sort of look or feel or be the hero, the provider, the protector. That's an inbuilt, innate masculinity. Okay? So that's why, money, materialism, it's the doing, it's the creating of that, it's the getting that for the family. So these Jezebel spirits go for those sort of people, and they will do that through certain ways, which we'll talk in a minute. So the masculines are more easily seduced and find themselves tricked. Now, it can happen to females too, and females can have the Jezebel spirit and vice versa. But these people are always looking for others or another that are going to high places, that are thriving, that are good at what they do, that are successful. They're looking for a power source, okay? A person who can progress and succeed in life, or who is, and they want that person's power or position, and they want to empower and position themselves over people. That's what they do. They become leeches and very attached and codependent. You will find around these people, as I go into this energy, I'm already feeling they're leeches. They suck. They're succubus energy. They will attach. They will use, abuse, and drain you of everything. Okay? They're very, very extremely opportunistic people and self-serving. Okay? Particularly if you're prosperous or good at what you do. Okay? These people don't fit well in peace. They do not want you to feel peace. They are very good at stringing people along, using them and abusing them and steering them in the direction that they need them to go in order to gain what they need. If they cannot control you, these are the main ones, and then we'll get to the nitty gritty. If they cannot control you, they will seek to destroy you. Okay? They will switch up on you in ways you can never imagine. This is someone that has a demonic spirit attachment or attack on them or through them, or lives who has attached to that. Okay? It is ruthless and it is reckless in your life or of your life. So the throw you under the bus situation. They will make reckless moves, endanger you, and not protect you. Very self-serving energy. We find this in family, friends, groups, associations. Jezebel spirits can work through anyone and anything, all right? So they do not want you finding strong, powerful people. It will steer you away from people. It will steer you away from awakened people, wise people, experienced people. Jezebel spirits work through people, particularly if you have a lot of light or healing energy, or you're empathic, or all of that energy. They will keep you stuck, bound, trapped in families, cycles, traditions, all this. They work through family members, guilt, shaming, obligation. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to move forward. It is very hard to move forward. They seek to control and destroy where you will grow or build. They only want you putting in where it serves them, where they will gain. They want you to produce at your best for them, not for your best. That's how you tell the difference between someone of the light and someone of a negative or darker energy field, okay? They create a lot of stress, fears, doubts, paranoia, insecurity, attacks on you when you're down, or come in as the superhero when you're down, or particularly in need of money or materialistic things. This is when you're very vulnerable. The Jezebel spirit knows that. It creates chaos. It creates drama. It's a spirit from the kingdom of darkness. It is demonic, okay? It's feeding off your energy field. You will find it very difficult to move forward in life. Your work, anything you work for and you do, like money, energy, time, you'll have to go to work all day and then give it to them. Like it's like a constant, you're working for them and it's going out, you're working for them. So it's like a constant giving, all right? So, and I find it's very hard to move forward, in life, get things done, things get delayed, they're stagnant, they're slow moving. It's difficult to achieve anything with these people because they're keeping you in their circle. Just keep producing like a machine, all the tools, so I'm going to have the outcome that I want in life from you, through you. That's why they're very codependent. They're people that come in and says, I can do this for you and you do this for me and we'll work together. But you find that's not the case, okay? So they play again, like you want to achieve work. Oh, I can have the children all day at home, or whatever it is. It's just a silly example, but you know what I mean. You know, oh, I'll cook and clean, you go and produce all day, but really they're just tricking you and manipulating you into looking after them, you know, that type of thing. Very skilled at it though. It's not obvious, all right? You just realize you're in it. They do entrap you too with bindings, be it contract, you know, any contract, bank contracts, bank accounts, business, money, the house, the rent, you know, the bills, whatever it is. They're not independent people, okay? So it's very hard for you to move forward in life because it's a power source. It wants you to keep working for it. The more you do for it, the harder worker you are, the bigger giver you are, the bigger people pleaser you are. I mean, you're just making it more and more powerful. So it does not like independent, strong boundaries, all of the above. You will have a lot of problems from someone with a Jezebel spirit if you instill morals, boundaries, respect for yourself, worth, equal give and take, all of the above, all right? And it's very manipulative in, you know, it can change a story. I find Jezebel spirits are very good at projection, okay? And they work through you and kind of have you thinking, speaking, acting on board with them. You know, if you do challenge them, they have very bad reactions, okay? Now, they will come at you with vicious attacking from several directions. They never ever work alone. They work through family and friends. They infiltrate through your groups or family members to get everybody on board to control you to get their outcome. All right, it's that simple. You can see it if you step back from it. So vicious attacking, because there's the control over people, places and things, and over your life, okay? Very, very scandalous people. Manipulative tactics, reckless activities, behaviors of them and you, okay? They like codependence, to gain control of people, infiltrate through family and friends to control you. The love tactics, the love bombers, or the pain in my eye now, the third eye. They love tactics of seduction, temptation, lust, and they're very, very promiscuous. Even in their interactions with people, it is to draw in their prey. They are very sexually based, because once we have intimacy and the base chakra connects, that is control center. That is your base. Now they're connected to your base. That's where love, passion, drive, everything. That sends up the chakra center to the crown, into the head, and then we have mental control, emotional control, projection control, and monitoring control. That's why when we do healings, we have to do complete removal of DNA, not just cord cutting. Cord cutting to these things are not enough. The succubus energy knows it 100%. It has been sexual towards you, promiscuous, or sucked you in on some level. It works through that base for a reason. And then you can feel, because they've got in your base, and then they're confusing your mind, reading your thoughts, projecting through your thoughts. Okay, this is what monitoring spirits do, Jezebel spirits. So they have to have this constant sexual energy, the dopamine hit as well, that addiction, all right, and trauma and fear-based, right, and money-based, material. And what they do then is you can have a false connection, like, oh, we think alike, or oh, we're so connected. No, your Jezebel spirit connected into the base and went up, and now you're even thinking like that person. And I know why, because people will say to me, they're not my thoughts. I sometimes catch myself thinking, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I saying this? I don't even like this lifestyle or situation. But they're so wrapped up. The minute that person starts a certain thing with them, or guilt or this, they will try everything. They will try, so your addictions, okay? They will be persuasive, seductive, temptation on any of your insecurities. That doesn't work. Then they play on your traumas, your guilts, your fears. Then they'll play on, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, now I'll be codependent. So now I'll be having all these issues because I need you. So now I'll play through your ego to entrap you. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, you want to be someone. I'll make you the greatest. With me, I will support you and you can become the best version of you. So they will pump your ego up, tell you everything you want to hear, all the support you wanted. It never happens. It doesn't happen, but they guide you along. They're literally telling you exactly what you want to hear so that you think there's a compatibility. All right, so that is called spine mind control confusion. And you'll find in any relationship this person tries to go into, like get away from the Jezebel spirit or the Jezebel karmic connection, they will be confused. They will be pulled back into cycles of karma, drama, chaos, just into their lower frequency, and no growth seems to happen. They're people that do spell work, charm work, hoodoo, voodoo, juju, any and all dark forms of spirituality. And what are dark forms of spirituality? Dark forms of spirituality are where you have to control outcomes, where you do energy manipulation, emotional manipulation, or physical manipulation to control someone or receive an outcome for you. The darker it gets is when you don't care about the repercussions to others, and basically that's it. Okay, so, and lying is a form of witchcraft, dark witchcraft. If you have to lie to someone to get what you want, or get them where you want, or manipulate them, or mimic them, or create a false illusion or promise, then you are doing dark witchcraft at a certain level. Okay? You are. Light workers only clear energy and raise your vibration and put higher vibrational programming in you. That's it. For the good of all, with no agenda. Very big difference, okay? They do not conjure, they do not call in, they do not anoint, they do not They literally just clear frequency and raise the vibration. The rest is done by the higher up. That's it. That's a light worker. If you're doing anything outside that, you're dabbling. If you're doing anything to anyone without their permission, you've just committed one of the biggest spiritual laws you can ever commit. So if you are doing that or you do work that way, then you are completely being governed by a Jezebel spirit on some level, because it's making you think you're doing something and powerful and all powerful. And you probably are doing little bits here and there, but that will not last. It will come back on you and the dark will always collect. The light raises the frequency, clears the energy field. The rest is done by the highest and best spirit guides in their own time and anointing. And we're just putting in boundaries, structures to the new person. All right? Big difference. So they participate in all of this stuff. Okay? Grooming, negative influence over people, pathological lying, all forms of witchcraft. Not allowing people to grow, stopping people's happiness, path, destiny, wanting, taking from others. They are lower, small levels of manipulation. Through love, through life, these people get into relationships. They have a Jezebel spirit attached to them, or they will attract Jezebel spirits. They get in high demanding relationships, chaotic, demanding, high maintenance, chaotic, uses them as an object, tools to get what they want, where they want to be. They're very competitive with the person they're with and others. You know, it's keeping up with the others around. They've got this, we can do this better. It's very competitive, but it's not competitive. There's a difference between pushing someone into not pushing, aiding, helping someone get in their full potential for their highest and best, and being in a competitive spirit. Again, you have to learn to pick and see discernment of that in people, because people who are not competitive with you, they're off doing their own thing. They're not really codependent. They don't need to work through you to get what they want. They'll work with you if you're harmonious and protective of them. But not if you're going to take them and discard them and flip on them, okay? So again, the manipulative, reckless tactics. So in relationships, you know, you get those people and you hear them say, oh, she, high maintenance, chaotic, oh, they've got all these problems, oh, they can't do, oh no, they're going to work with me, but they're not, and you know, it's chaos, it's cycles, there's no growth. This person's never happy, even if you buy them a gift. Oh, you could have got the other one. Oh, I liked the other colour. It's not really what I wanted, but it'll do. Like, when are we getting a new car? Like, you know, there's not a lot of connection here. They're very triggering too. So they'll play on you're not good enough and I'm unworthy. So, oh, I think there's a better brand than that. Like, oh, yeah, he got me a present. Oh, she got me a present. Oh, you know, there's always some undertone that it's not enough, that you're not enough. And that's how they think they're making you be a better person. But they're not at all. It's you be a better person for me. Someone of the light wants you to be your full potential for you. And they'll support you in that, okay? They're not really takers, they're givers, generally. We're always generalisation because everyone's complex, okay? So and they don't like people in power and in alignment, and they don't like you in alignment, and they don't like you in your power. So they will steer you away, and anyone in their alignment, good at what they do, or empowering you, or you admiring, they will be eliminated. And that we see that through family members, friends, lovers, everything, okay? They put a lot of pressure on their partner to be great. I can make you great, or you can be great if I do this for you. But their interest is for their needs, for him or her to produce the most money, the most achievements, the best outcome, and really for their own plans, for their own agendas, whatever they be, and to go down their path. This is when you're in a very dangerous situation, particularly when you can't see it, that you're being used as an object or a tool, and there is no care or consideration for you and the damage it's doing to you. These people will be the liars, the cheaters. They do not consider. One thing that people, it's a very basic concept. Respect somebody and the damage you do to them, or hopefully you're not, but out of respect means I'm concerned and considerate about what will happen to this person, place, or situation when I require or do or take action or intention in this. Okay. It is not hard to respect people. It's very easy. It's harder to disrespect, and more effort to disrespect than to be respectful. And what was the other? Just considerate. Just be considerate of someone's feelings, how someone will be affected, which is respect. Respect and consideration. Very simple. The world would be a different place. But these people are very demanding. Very demanding. They do get you bound up. I think we talked about that. Is there anything else? What I want to say to you is, the problem with these people, and the only way out is the total, cut off, removal. You cannot have these people in your life, particularly if you're noticing they don't want you to grow. It's a struggle to grow around these people. It's all about going down their path. They're moving you away from people who you admire, you are inspired, people who put you in your empowerment, who actually want the best for you, who don't need from you. They're just offering genuine help or advancement in your career or this or that or whatever life. They will hate those people. They will remove those people. They will say that those people, you are forbidden to go around those people. Yeah, a lot of control, no free will, very money-based. And I find they're very strategic at, let's pretend like you can go off and work all day and I'll be doing this at home and you're thinking you're working together, but you find out their agenda and they're not. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. See, deceit, deception, disappointment, getting away with things, stealing. Now, what I want to say about this is about bringing awareness for you to cleanse this out of an energy, your energy, or if you attract this in, or if you feel you have, this is something you keep repeating a cycle, which stops you from your healing, by the way. This is not a criticism or a judgment. This is helping you to see through it, because it is. These are the most charming, seductive, chaotic, projecting, fantasizing, false promising, working on your traumas, their trauma bonding, persuasive, codependent. They work through guilt, humiliation. They always hold something over you. The first thing they will do is find something to hold over you or entrap you with. Entrapment. And then they go to town. Sword of truth. So this is to help you cut through to the truth. See this in people. And yes, you're going to get very minor levels in this and very extreme levels. Okay? And it's for your highest and best to get these energies just even out of yourself. Get into your true alignment. Get into your highest and best alignment for you. So thirsty. Excuse me for one moment. Sorry, big drink bottle there, but I really needed that. All right, so what's the message here? Grounding, earthing, bringing in the light, disconnecting from these people, reset. Look, the World card. Spirit brought this through because you need to clean your energy field, clear your energy field. Hear my voice start to crackle. I've been doing a lot of tone, like energy work, bowl work and things. So I'm, you can feel things, but when I tune into this clear your energy, reset your energy field, okay? And for some of you, you're caught in a web. It's a web. I've witnessed this web on people. I've even known when people have been intimate with someone who has a Jezebel spirit. They get this kind of web over them, and it looks like, I don't know, like if I poured a bucket of, remember clag glue, the gluey, claggy. It's kind of clear, but there's blobs, and it's very sticky. It's like a web. Yeah, it's very interesting. It does look a bit like that, but not as clear as that, not as good. So you can't see it. It is very hard to see. So they're wanting you to literally reset your energy. Yes, isolate. Now, I find a lot of Jezebel spirits too. They abandon you, or you end up in abandonment, or they take everything you've got. These are people who will take everything you've got, like destroy. All right, but they might be saying here to reset. You need to isolate yourself. Yes, see, passion. I cannot make it up. Now, if I was to pick a card in the deck, I'm not saying this represents this, but if I was to pick a card in the deck, the Knight of Wands, we call that the player, the Jezebel, the seduction, the passion, the fast, the chaotic, the in, the out. Another message is your energy is about to reset. You need to disconnect, and you might have an epiphany. But no, see, temperance. Yeah, beautiful. See how things can turn around in a tarot reading. Now look at this. Let's just call this Jezebel energy or spirit coming towards you. Like there's a reset energy. If you've been put out in the cold, or right now, like it's happening now, let's say you've been abandoned, something's ended, or spirit saying you need to detach. You need to isolate yourself, detach and reset your energy. For those of you who have been abandoned, alone, and been on that journey for quite some time, you might have a Jezebel spirit, or but need to clear one within you that is keeping you abandoned, alone, and single and lonely. You need to go to a great healer or practitioner, or tune in and ask those questions. Is it this? Is it that? To heal and reset your energy, all right? Not the energy. You need to go to the Creator and get Creator's truth. All right, so Creator's truth, is it this? Is it that? Creator's truth in alignment with the highest dimensional level of love and light. All right, so set your energy, set your boundaries when you talk to Spirit. That's what I'm trying to teach you here, all right? So, Two of Cups, temperance. Wherever you've been abandoned, left out in the cold, temperance is coming up to balance that out. There's a reset. Two of Cups, moving on, you have all the information. The greatest news here is it doesn't matter which group you fit in, whether you've been alone or abandoned a long time, a short time, or you are trapped in this, or as in now, and you're just realizing it, and this is helping, then this energy that you're in, or have, or attract, look what you're getting. You're moving forward to the Two of Cups. There's a reset, there's a balance, there's a temperance. Beautiful. Temperance, death, transformation. Yeah. Fated wheel of change. the Sun card, ultimate success overall, and that has fallen under this. So absolute illumination, absolute clarity, either from this reading, giving you validation, clarification, tools, all of the above. So hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification. Let's get this energy and message out there and clean up the energy field and your field. All right. So, yep, look at this. I can't make this up. Any imbalance you had, any injustice, anything unjustified, there is a tower on these people. If you were one of the ones that has been abandoned, left in the cold, treated unfairly, all of the above, or if this has just happened, or you need to do this to get away from these people, or anyone that has created this in your life, there's a tower to them. They'll be put out in the cold. Look, and they're not going to like it. They're not going to like a dose of their own medicine. And boy, can that Jezebel spirit get nasty and just want to destroy you if you are onto it or want to leave it. Okay? See, temperance moving forward, 2 major arcanas. This is happening. Nobody is interfering. That is the divine at play. You are not going to beat the divine if you're going against that. Past life love, reminiscing, moving on, thinking back over things. You could be in a position where you're starting to realize now, whether it's this information or all the information, or just an epiphany from the divine bringing this in for you, a reset. Some things are starting to get very clear. Yes, we have a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is putting an end to somebody that was controlling them. I'll just say mother figure. It doesn't have to be. It can be someone that was materialistic, money, control, matriarchal is the word Spirit said. This is the matriarch. I don't care if they're male, female. The matriarch who had the Jezebel spirit, it's all over for you. Yep. Moon, illusion, delusion, fated wheel. This person projected themselves as this stable, loving, caring, hardworking person. Not at all. Not at all. Very good at projecting that and making you think they're that. Look at that, another 2 major arcanas together. Do you know what I'm getting here? Strength and the Sun card, Chariot and the Temperance and the Fated Wheel. 3 sets of major arcanas. The Moon, the Fated Wheel. We've got the Strength card, the Sun card, and we've got the Chariot and the Temperance and the Tower on the 5 of Pentacles. Do you know what that says? I'm even... This person's about to be taken down. This person is about to be, it's over. They're not fighting you or their person or working, the family, whoever. They're not, no. Whoever this fake, matriarchal, shape-shifting Jezebel, how it's worked for them, now they're up against the Fate, the Temperance, the Chariot, the Tower, the Fated, the Moon, the Sun, the Strength. That's the universe now stepping in, coming at them. And all the imbalance and unfairness and injustice, unequal give and take that they created. Whoa, I can't make it up. Conflict, all the conflict, all the chaos, all the lies, all the manipulation. So someone couldn't move forward, reset, grow, or where they tried to grow through someone and take from others, that is not theirs to have and that they couldn't do themselves. These are not powerful people. very good shapeshifters, magicians, you know, maskers, and then they just throw in the drama when they've got you hooked, connected. Yep, where you didn't see it, where they didn't see it, where you couldn't move forward, kaboom. So again, that answers two things for me. Where you couldn't see it, where you couldn't move forward, you're getting a tower. Now you are. You're free. Detach, get away, get out, go, run, disconnect. For others of you, the tower's putting you in isolation. For others of you, where they have isolated you or you've been in this for a long time, it's changing for you. Yeah, look, you're getting the 10 of Cups over this now. 2 of Cups, yep, defending, protections coming in now. Anywhere they tried to block you, stop you, Temperance and the Chariot, you're not going to stop it. Anything that was hidden, okay, any paths, any soul callings, contracts, paths, hidden information is coming out for you to move on. Anywhere this person tries to put an end to your higher choices, paths, purposes, connections, anywhere they tied you to a connection that was not really theirs, they just did all this work to get it, it's over. Over Red Rover. And that is the truth, the sword of truth, a moon, illusion, delusion. The truth is coming out, the facts are coming out, the results are coming out, the evidence is coming out. This is our lawyer energy card, business meeting facts card, and that's why everyone now has to reevaluate. Now, I am going to say this, justice. I put that on the Chariot and on the Temperance card. This person, whoever you are, whatever you are, it's over. You're going to have to go and find a new victim, someone else that can provide for you, whatever it is, I don't know, whatever it is your little mission was. You have to think about this now. So, yeah. Let's get another message before we wrap it up. Please, 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 please. Oh, what about those cards there? What else, Spirit? Oh. Ancestral karma, temptation. Missing you, haunted, taking aim, dark night. So this person's, you know, a Jezebel spirit doesn't learn. It will just continue its cycle, its seduction, its temptations, its seductions. It'll haunt you, it'll keep you haunting your energy in whatever way. It will take aim at something else. It is relentless. It is never going away. You have to detach from it. You have to learn to stand up for yourself. This is the ancestral karma. You have to learn to have the boundaries. You have to fight it. You have to stand up against it. It won't stop. This is where people get entrapped. That's the last piece of this puzzle I'm going to bring in for it. So this is how people get stuck in karmic cycles. This is how, see, losing battle. Stuck in karmic cycles. This is how they go back and they go back and they get seducted and they get seducted and then they're in addictions, and whatever those addictions are. It can be money, it can be drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be lower vibration, it can be seduction, sexual, it can be anything, right? Whatever it is. Children, this, guilt, obligation, it can be anything, right? You get in a losing battle because you think you're going to work with this person. You think this person can be amicable. You think We've explained what the Jezebel spirit is. It's not changing. If someone has the Jezebel spirit, it is not changing under any circumstance. It will do this till the day it prospers. You have to detach. You have to stand up for yourself, put the boundaries, and completely cut yourself off from these energies, or this energy in someone, whether it's a partner, a friend, groups, families, whatever. And if you cut yourself off and you don't learn this lesson, and you don't understand that, you're just going to pull in another Jezebel spirit in someone else. Permanent mark. They leave a permanent mark. The Jezebel spirit doesn't leave. You have to leave it. And they will send another one in to test you. This is about standing up for yourself. Boundaries. The witch. Left a permanent mark, wishing well, so they've been doing spells. You need to release everything and anything you did with this person, binding, contracts, energy, DNA exchange, whatever it is, and it is getting you through your dreams as well, so you need to protect yourself at night. Run a clearing video or at night from the YouTube. Protect yourself. Have a spiritual bath, salt bath, get in the ocean, get in the rivers, ground yourself. But you cannot have connection to these people. I don't care who they are. Boundaries. Incredibly strong boundaries. Because everything they do is unseen. Jezebel spirits are not high. They're very, very hidden in their tactics, their persuasion, their true goal. They're not going to speak truth with you. They're going to speak with you to manipulate the situation. They create unfounded fear. Divine intervention has come in here to your rival. This is a rival to your blueprint. And divine intervention we see here with the temperance, the justice and the chariot. There's your divine intervention. Now, hopefully this will help you discern, identify, learn the lesson, close it out, move on. So you don't attract another Jezebel. Uprooting, love is fire, investing, solitude. Gods are with you. Make better choices. So this was also about your choices you make and why you make them and how you make them. And also, we can make choices of pleasing the family, pleasing others, our ego, someone promising me money or inheritance or this or that, or if you do this or if you don't do this, the family won't have you. Whatever it is, you made your choices through some way because of some way in you. Right, which got you into this. You need absolute solitude. The gods favor you and choices. They're saying get away from everyone and anything. Go camping. I don't know what you got to do. Get away, isolate yourself and clear your energy from the dark side. Tame the beast. From old wounds. And the fight is now with these Jezebel spirits because of the lustful desires and the seduction and the relentlessness. And they are connected in your base chakra for most of you. And if it's not an intimate thing, then they're tricking you with money or tempting you with money or other things. Right? That's base chakra stuff. And you have to turn to stone with these people. Absolute stone, because the gossip that they are about to do, the battle of the wits, will keep you back stuck in the loop. This person, they use blackmail, They use gossip, they will round up family, they will infiltrate. This is the loop you're stuck in. And justice is coming for this player that creates resistance through gestures to get what they want. Plotting, marriage. Now, marriage can be a marriage. It can be signing you up in business agreement. A marriage, just think of a marriage, any contract. Children, could be someone you have children with, a message, and you do need to guard yourself. Spirit is trying to connect with you spiritually, and I'm sorry, this person is dealing you a bad hand, or has dealt you a bad hand, but you fell for it. And this person ignited your passion by making out everything was serendipitous. So this person's really, healing back and forth with you, family tree, past life, a journey, separate potential. They saw your potential, and so they wanted you to go on the journey with them. All right, we can wrap it up because we've got our confirmation. I think you'll know what you're dealing with. I more hope that this has given you some, identifiers, some clarity, some red flags, green flags, so that you can spot this and break away from this, because we're all about getting into alignment now, and we do have to really be onto this now, guys. This manipulation that seems to be quite rampant. And as I said, most of it is, spirit working through people. People have these attachment, these agendas. They're obviously that vibrational level, but, we can fall into this trap quite innocently. What do they call them? When someone who's street smart, a shark, salesman to the salesman, the smooth talker, the operator, the fun, the excitement, the shiny things in life that all tempt our ego. And really what spirituality and spiritual mastery of oneself is taming that ego, taming the beast within, and finding more pleasure in peace and harmony. And that doesn't mean you have to be peaceful and you can't have fun. You can have fun and live a peaceful, pure, energetic life, or you can have fun and all of that in a very manipulative, deceptive, codependent, destructive, low vibrational frequency. Spirituality is about mastery of one's ego, where your intentions are not affecting others in a negative way, where your intentions are trying to create a positive and empower people, not control and manipulate people. So we have to be really aware with that. And that this can happen in the most basic family dynamics through to high spiritual manipulation, work attacks. It can happen through friends, work, colleague. It happens in life to everybody. So it's not just set for one thing. We're saying, take a look at this. Where does this apply in your life? Okay? And if you I have this saying, don't be a nice person, be a good person. I used to be a nice person, I am a nice person, or you will say, I am a nice person, I can't help this. I'm just a nice, I give to people, I do for people. I enjoy you. Okay, that's great. Be a good person. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others who earn that, and you're safe and secure around them, because if you have any form of potential to give to others, to bring them some form of abundance and prosperity, whatever that will be, you will attract a lot of people with that, that go for potential in people. So we're asking you to really discern for yourself and your own life and connection and relationships, who is actually genuine in their intention and who is actually there for, your highest and best. Theirs as well. No, it's not just like an equal give and exchange in that. And I think, you know, we could save ourselves from a lot of heartbreak, from a lot of Jezebel, from a lot of attacks, from a lot of spirit, you know, wrong people, karmic lessons, cycles, and anything that blocks us from our full potential. We have to learn to not be around people who function in that other energy. And that's how you'll come into a more, when we say peaceful, tranquil life. And I don't believe anybody is stuck. There's always a way out, particularly in this day and age. There is always, nobody is stuck. It's just that people are very set in how they want something to happen. And they're not willing, sometimes at their own detriment, to move outside their comfort zone or their control zone or how they want it to happen. And this is where you'll pull those energies in to challenge you, because you will have weaknesses in that. When you're independent, when you cannot be controlled by or through your ego or seduction or all of that, then, you know, you become quite an empowered person within yourself, okay? And you become, you know, highly attractive to a lot of people. So, look, I hope that helped, and I hope that answered some of the questions that came through, and some of the healings that you're probably going to have to come in and do, particularly with that big eclipse coming up in April. So get your work done now, and you're going to have to know this stuff anyway, because we're vibration now. We are literally vibration, and it repels. It's harder to integrate vibration. It has to actually be a match on some level. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great day. Bye.